Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a best laptop setups video, and I'm sorry for those of you that enjoy it. We're just waiting for some good submissions to come in. So if you're enjoying the series and you want to submit yours, there'll be instructions down below. Also, like and share the video. The more people that watch this, the more submissions we get, the more inspiration we can use to help make our laptop setups better. I want to give a quick shout out to Josu. You won last episode's best laptop setups. I love the vibe. I love the clean setup. It was very inspiring. So stay tuned for a $100 gift card to Amazon. Setup number 1 comes from Jose. He's from Guatemala. I think this is the first setup from Guatemala on the series. And look, I like it. It's clean. It's a gaming setup, but it doesn't look too overbearing. You walk up these stairs and you're in your own private space with your TV and couch on one side, and then you have your gaming setup on the other. The only thing I don't like about this setup is how far away the laptop is from the monitor. I get why it's like that, just because he doesn't have space on the main desk. But I think in this situation, it would just be better to keep the laptop closed, place it underneath the desk, and then give you more space on that top shelf. The laptop of choice is the Asus Zephyrus M. It's rocking an i7 and a GTX 1660 Ti. This is a fine GPU. You can play most games if you don't mind dropping the settings. It's hooked up to an Alienware 27-inch 240 hertz display. He also has an Alienware Elite gaming mouse and an Alienware Pro gaming mechanical keyboard. For sound, he's rocking the Razer Nomo 2.0 external speakers, but if he wants to wear earbuds, he's using the Razer Hammerhead true wireless earbuds, and he also has a pair of over-the-ear headphones, which are from Sony. He has a bunch of gaming controllers, an Xbox wireless controller, a Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition. He has a mobile gaming controller, the Razer Kishi, and his desk, chair, and shelves are from Kalia, which is a Guatemalan version of IKEA. Setup number 2 comes from Pablo. He's from the Philippines, and I just love the look of this setup. It looks clean, it looks simple, but it also looks very inviting. You know, the Filipinos take their laptop setup seriously. I don't know what's going on here, though. He does have 2 laptops in the room, so I'm not sure if someone works with him at home, or possibly he switches between different laptops for different things. Maybe one's for work, one's for play. Either way, I'm digging the look. I love the fact that the RGB changes for everything based on the color that he wants in the room. The room seems to be like a white paint, but also looks very good when the lights are off. I love the fact that he has a little sound bar hanging right below his monitor, which gives him some sound directly at him. Everything is off the desk, at least the displays in one of the laptops, making it more of an air effect, kind of like everything is floating, right? Which looks cleaner because you can store things and cable management a little bit nicer. But the laptop of choice is an ROG Strix G513. It's a Ryzen 9 5900HX with an RTX 3050. And then his other laptop is an Asus TUF FX 505. He has a monitor from Asus, the VP249. It's a 24-inch LCD monitor. And then the other monitor is a KK-JBL 21.5-inch display. His mouse of choice is the Razer Viper Ultimate. I love this mouse. I have 2 of them. I use one here at the studio and one at home. It is my favorite mouse on the market. Mouse pad is a felt and cork mouse pad. It's about 800 by 300 millimeters. And he's rocking a Royal Kludge RK G68 customized keyboard. Again, the colors matching the theme. Overall, the vibe is great. He has a picture on the wall, some plants on the table, so it doesn't look too clinical. It looks like a great space to be in. Setup number 3 is a very simple setup, but it could look so much better. It comes from Alexander. He's from Serbia, and the overall aesthetic is there. I just think he needs to tidy a few things up. There's just too much stuff on his desk. I get it. The typewriter looks really cool. I don't think you probably use it anymore because you have a computer there, but it just takes up a lot of space on your desk, especially with your Xiaomi purifier in the background. I would definitely get rid of that typewriter, maybe put it on a shelf if you want to showcase it, but keep it off your desk. It's just a bit too tiny for it. But the biggest mistake of this entire setup is the Messi picture. Why is that even there? Like, that's a negative 4,000 points in my book. We all know it should be Ronaldo, okay? But he is using a laptop. It's on the right-hand side. He doesn't say what kind of laptop it is, but we do know it is from Lenovo. It's a simple, light 15-inch laptop with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I would have loved to see that laptop in a stand, maybe vertically closed or on an arm to raise it off the desk. He has his little rock salts there for a little bit of ambiance. And then, of course, finally, he has a 27-inch LG 60 Hz display. Setup number 4 comes from a person named Manu. I'm guessing he's from the UK because he lists a lot of the stuff in pounds. I mean, he could be from Scotland for all I know, but he does work. I don't know where. And I dig the setup. It just looks clean. Like there's no distractions here, you know? The monitors are perfectly aligned. The speakers and the little fake plants are in the perfect position. It's like it's all well planned. His laptop is in a nice vertical stand. His PC is on the bottom floor. It just looks so clean. It's not your typical white surgical room. There's some browns in the desk, giving it a nice wood color, you know? And look, he does have an HP dock that he finds to be a good way to quickly plug and unplug his devices on the go. And the way he switches back and forth between the PC on the floor and his laptop is by using a KVM switch for his keyboard, mouse, and headset. The cool thing though is that he also customized the little desk or the little monitor desk that's on the desk. And this was an oak shelf, which he sanded down, finished it, and then he put some furniture legs on it. And then right below it, he mounted the USB hub and KVM switch so you don't really see it. Like it's nice and clean. But then he also customized the main desk. Like the countertop, he also sanded it down to about 320 grit, finished it using Rubio monocoat, and attached it to some FlexiSpot E7 legs. The total cost him around 400 pounds. Now, the funny thing is the speakers are non-functional. They're basically there just for aesthetics. And I liked how he matched up the fake plants with it. I don't know what kind of monitors he's using. It's obviously a bigger monitor with a smaller monitor above it, but his laptop is just an i5 1245U, and then his PC on the bottom he uses strictly for gaming, which he built during the pandemic, sports an RTX 2080. And the final setup comes from Frankie. He owns a Muay Thai and boxing gym called MMT Fitness in Orange County, California. So if you need some boxing lessons, go check out Frankie. But look, this is a clean room. It's not like anything crazy, but it's clean. It's functional. It makes sense. This is your office. You have a little command center, but you also have a couch that you can like sit back and relax on. The entire process is being powered by a 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro with 36 gigabytes of RAM. He also has an Xbox One X in there so he can game. He has some cameras in there, so he obviously shoots some content. But most importantly, he just has a massive LG 48-inch OLED Ultra Gear monitor. Great for gaming, but also just great for watching content, you know? And he has this floating on a monitor arm, a Vive Gas monitor arm with a Visa adapter. Now, the little monitor on the top right, it looks like it's from Samsung. It's basically used to monitor his gym. You can check out all the different cameras to make sure nobody's doing anything inappropriate, you know? Look, he has a simple Mac keyboard. He's using, I think it might be a Gladiator mouse. I can't tell, but it could be. He does have some backlighting by Govee, some LED strips, some light bars and light stands to add some ambiance to the room. His cable management is pretty good. He is using it covered by a wire shroud. I love the fact that his CalDigit TS4 is hiding underneath the laptop stand, so you don't see all the cables and connections out in the open. So that wraps up episode 39 of the best laptop setups. If you want to submit yours, again, the instructions will be in the description down below. If you enjoyed it, feel free to share the video, like it if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as usual, I will see you guys in the next one.